Hello everybody and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Now, we kind of threw the last run and we basically just, well, we had a bit of an issue. I did a lot of dumb shit. So today, cool. Today we're gonna go ahead and play the Lost because why not? I'm feeling it. Oh baby, am I feeling it? You've got no idea how much I'm feeling this. Hell yeah. All right, so the Lost, he sucks. Key or code, not that it really matters. A6KR6JJ3. Not that that really matters because there ain't no way in hell I'm gonna get this on my first try, but whatever. So the Lost is a special character. He can't have health. We've gone over this, but hey, I feel like I should bring you up to speed as to what he can and can't do. He also can't do a lot of anything. It's just, he's basically the ultimate challenge character. Now he does thankfully start with a holy mantle, so that does allow him to actually, you know, use curse runes and such, and allows him to make small mistakes, because before he used to not be able to actually take those. And it kind of sucked. Actually, it was really, really terrible. So now we're here. Now we're here with the Lost. Now he does technically have a D4, but the D4 is kind of there as like a, I don't know. It's kind of there as like a last ditch effort kind of thing. It's like, you know, man, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. You gotta get on without me. You gotta leave, man. So we're gonna try our best here, see if we can get anything going with the Lost. I highly doubt it. More than likely what's gonna end up happening is I'm going to fail, and then I'm going to edit together a variety of different failed attempts. If I had to take a guess as to what was gonna happen, that would be it. But hey, I will try and remain, you know, optimistic throughout this endeavor here. Now, anything that would give me health, such as soul hearts, dark hearts, any kind of health up, they actually do nothing. They don't do a damn thing. So that doesn't do anything, and a super bandage doesn't do anything either. So I have more or less picked up 2 dead items. Now, thankfully, the sinus infection, which it's actually kind of ironic that I picked up the sinus infection because I'm kind of getting one of those myself, is actually a really, really nice item for the Lost because it allows me to just kind of stick that to an enemy and then just say, all right, you know, we're just gonna back off. We're gonna just let the dot effect kind of take over from here. I will leave it up to you. Hopefully I don't get screwed. He does have the spectral tears, which is kind of nice, but that's not gonna really make or break it for us. But the flying, however, is really nice. So we're gonna hope for the best here. I don't honestly know what in the hell, like, situation I would have to be in to want to actually use the D4, because unfortunately the D4 is going to end up removing my holy mantle. Well, he does start with it, I can re-roll out of it, so it's a little iffy here. And it's not a bad trinket that we picked up, by the way, now that I'm kind of mentioning it here, because this is going to allow us to get that, like, that little bit of invisibility, which is actually kind of nice. All right, if I can't get, there we go, booger attached to you, and there we go. What do we got inside of our second item room? Spelunker hat, not bad. That'll at least show me where all my secret and super secret rooms are, so that's kind of nice. Undo anything, I guess. Thanks for the key. All right, well, let's go ahead and go to the boss here, and hopefully there will be something decent there. I probably should have had a little bit of money inside of my shop before I decided to do Lost attempts, because, yeah, I don't really like using my donation machine over and over again, but, you know, there's nothing I can really say when it comes to actually doing the Lost. It's like, you know what? Everything's off the table here. Let's see if we can actually just get a run. Now, so far, this is a really bad run. We have effectively a bunch of dead items. The Spelunker hat at least does something, but it's not like a whole lot of something, you know? Now, hopefully, good old Monstro here will play nice and actually just open his mouth. There you go. And let the sinus infection kind of take over here and not jump up and down all the time. Because most of my damage right now is going to be coming from that sinus infection. And I'm trying to give him like a very... Oh boy. Another health up. Okay. That's interesting. That is an interesting devil deal, I have to say. I am pretty excited for that one. While I may not have anything as far as items are concerned, I do at the very least have 2 pieces of Guppy. Which, if I can make Guppy happen, would be awesome. The Ace of Hearts has now appeared in the basement. I don't know what I had to do to unlock that, but cool. Nope. So now at this point, I guess we're just gonna try and shoot for the Guppy. That was a really lucky double deal. Now, something to remember is that I don't have any clear speed at all. Like, I'm still rocking the most basic of bitch items. And while the Guppy is gonna help me, we're still gonna, like, just Guppy isn't gonna win this run for us by a long shot, but it will at least make... It will at least make it a little bit possible here. Now, once we actually make the cat, the D4 is actually going to be a little bit more... Right! 8 lives left. The D4 is actually going to be a bit more enticing because the dead cat is basically a dead item right now. I have it, and no matter if I roll it, I still keep the lives, but it is more or less dead. Now, I do have a lot of keys, and one of the pieces that I did not find was the head, so... There is a very good chance that the last piece that I end up finding here could actually come from a chest. So tail dead cat, or tail body, I guess, is the best starting combo for making Guppy as the lost here. So I guess it doesn't really matter. We can just go through here. Plan C. You know, I could actually use that to kill... I think I can use that to actually kill Hush. Tempting offer. Very, very, very tempting offer here. I can use that item to kill Hush, and I do actually have the extra lives to back it up. So I don't know. That could definitely play out in my favor here. I want to see what the rest of this floor has to offer as far as a potential devil deal is concerned before I really make a real decision on that. Because there could be some items in here that I don't want to get rid of. What I'm thinking here is that maybe I hit my D4. Also, very nice amount of items here. I hit my D4 and I just re-roll everything. And then we just see whether or not we want to actually keep it. And if we do, we take the plan C with us. If not, then oh well. We move on. We'll have to see. Have to see. I'm sorry. All right. Ooh, Fate's Reward. Another item we can re-roll here. So I'm definitely leaning more towards the re-roll right now than anything else. Just because of the, like, there's really nothing right now. That's not going to do anything for us. There is a battery, however, so that's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and find our shop. See what we can find inside of there. Hopefully there'll be a battery of some kind. So when we're going to be potentially making Guppy here, so we're going to prioritize just pure damage and fire rate. That's all we really want to see. Well, a little bit of speed would also be nice. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our shop here, see what we have. Okay, so that's not an item I actually want to re-roll. I would love... You know what? We're going to go ahead and do it. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Jacob's Ladder. Piercing. Jacob's Ladder could be really sexy, but I think there's better builds out there. Well, we have Dead Onion now, but there's the Tech .5. which is really nice. The piercing is kind of cool. The homing is kind of nice. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think there's a better build out there. Let's keep rolling here. Let's keep rolling away. What do we have now? Cancer. There's a bunch of dead items out of there. Well, there's our cat. Well, I no longer have the I no longer have any way of re-rolling my build here. I did end up making my cat, so that's kind of nice. Yep, bye. And it looks like this finger actually spawns flies, so this is our build. I'm gonna finger stuff to death. All right, well, we got what we wanted. I don't have a D. I'm not gonna use the D4 anymore at this point. I kind of like our build. Not exactly the greatest, but hey, I'll take it. Being able to spawn flies from afar is actually really cool. We have a damage up. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and take the plan C with us. Right. 7 lives left. 6 lives left. Right. I no longer have the Holy Mantle. I cannot go into cursor rooms anymore. Okay, so we got 6 lives and a dream here. We've got a guppy. This is feeling pretty good. I need to keep at least one of my lives intact to use the plan C here. Make sure I don't accidentally fat finger the thing. Now, as long as we can find damage for... As long as we can find damage for our last boss, Solarium, then we should be fine. Holy hell, that spawns flies ridiculously fast. Look at this! It's like a machine gun of flies. Holy shit. I only need like a couple of damage ups to be pretty much set. Look at this. This is ridiculous. This is so much damage. While also not actually being a ton of damage. This is really nice. All right, gotta play this safe here, but this is looking like a pretty solid run so far. So yeah, we find if we can find a little bit of magic here, a little bit of damage, then we're gonna be sitting real pretty. There we go. So we're gonna definitely full clear these floors here. No reason not to at this point. There we go. Because we don't need to do the boss rush. Gemini, not exactly what I want to see. We don't need to do the boss rush, but you know, there's no reason to give away any potential items here. And okay, cool. I don't know what that was supposed to do. But yeah, I don't want to leave behind, you know, some potential here. In fact, we're actually going to find our shop first, so that way I can bomb the keeper in there and increase our chance for the devil deal. Because I want to get it. I want to get my devil deals. Any damage up attached to this build is going to be amazing. Now, something to keep in mind: I don't have a holy mantle, so any hit right now will actually kill me. Straight up. No like safety net, basically. All right. What do you got in here, buddy? A Joker card. I'll definitely hold on to that. Is there anything else in there that I want? Might as well take Bogo bombs. Why not? No reason not to. All right. Let's go see what our boss has in store for us. That's unreal. Run, baby. I mean, I've already got plenty. Sure. I've already got plenty there, but I'll take extra. All right, wooden spoon. A little bit of movement speed is actually pretty ideal. So, hey, I'll take it. Not gonna bother going into my curse rooms now because there is zero reason to do that. Like, there is not any reason for me to ever check my curse rooms now. I mean, yeah, I could potentially get, like, what is it, the mark or maybe a goat head or something like that. 5 lives left. 5 lives. Need to keep at least 1. But yeah, probably should play this just a tiny bit more careful. We have a very solid run, and I would hate to lose it to something stupid like that. Okay. And because of the D4, I think they actually changed it to where I can actually re-roll back into the item. So there's a very good chance that if what I said was actually true, we could maybe find it again. You never know. We could find the Holy Mantle once again, which at that point, I'd feel pretty safe about this build, to be honest. Okay, let's find that item room here. Gotta be careful. Don't want to accidentally bump into stuff. Oh boy. Speaking about bumping into stuff. 4 lives left. Oh. Okay, that works. Piggy bank. Strength card isn't gonna do anything for me. Okay. Play this smart. Smart and slow. The 2 things that I can't do very well. Smart and slow. I think we have a secret room right here. Yep, we do. Well, might as well see if we can find a magic mush of any kind. I don't really need to find tier rate, because I already have pretty much infinite tier rate right now. What I need is just raw damage. And then I'll let my flies do all the work for me, which, I mean, that seems to be a very winning strategy right now. I'll probably go back and grab that key. Okay. I'm gonna miscount these lives and I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. All those are dead ends. Ugh. Still haven't found my item room. Actually kind of bad. There we go. And Midas touch. If only I had my holy mantle, that would actually be really nice. And I'm actually not gonna hit the space bar because I don't want to accidentally spam the space bar and do something really stupid like use the plan C on Gish. Because I imagine that is something I would do. Later. All right. No damage ups, unfortunate, but that's how it is. So let's keep going here. Okay. So we got a really good chance for our devil deal here. We actually could end up doing our boss rush. If there is an item that I want to at least steal, could think about stealing. Some fire rate. That way we can use our actual tiers. Spawn a few more flies, not too bad. Right. Nice, grab the keys. Yeah, let's look for a card here so we can actually steal the devil deal. Magician, not gonna do really anything for us here. And sorry if my commentary like ends up like not being as on point, but I won't lie to you. I want to be a little bit focused this time around because being able to knock this out on the first try for our loss would be amazing. I did this as a joke, but this is actually working out to be really, really nice. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's see anything else that you're going to be able to provide me here. I could grab restock, but that's not really going to do much for us. All right, let's go out, back in. Looking for a card. Looking for a steal here. Looking for a steal. There's our steal. Okay. So we can actually go ahead and do... our mom fight now. Which is actually really nice. We're gonna go and grab the Polaroid. Not that it really matters. Damage up. Contract is nice. That nail, we'll go ahead and touch it so it doesn't show up again. And what I mean by a steal is we're actually gonna go into our boss rush. We're gonna look for an item that we want. Monsters Long would be kind of nice, but we're gonna go ahead and take Bloody Lust. And we're just gonna teleport out of the floor. So there we go. We have now effectively stolen the boss rush item. And now we can kind of take our time here and backtrack, but we already found our shop and our item room. So there's not really much left to find, but there could be a challenge room of some kind somewhere. So I don't know. Let's take a look at it. Maybe you'll give me something nice. And you'll just reaffirm how much damage I have here. Like this. For 6 damage? It's ridiculous. Okay. There's our challenge room. So now I definitely know there's not really much left, so we'll just look for cards. We have a bunch of bombs. We have BOGO bombs. We have contract from below, so. Woo! Want to be careful there. I don't want to do anything too stupid. So looking for more cards here would actually be really nice. Plus finding some extra cash to go along with our restock wouldn't be a bad idea. That's why I'm kind of tempted to full clear a bunch of these floors here. It's just because of the potential behind it. And there's our first luck up. Took it some time, but I'm happy to have it. Virus is not going to do anything for me, so we're not going to bother with that. There we go. All right, well, that's the floor. We can't check our curse room because we rolled out of our holy mantle. I don't really know where my secret or super secret room could be. Not going to bother wasting bombs on it. Could potentially use those bombs for other things like skulls. That'd have been nice though, something else. All right, well. There we go. Let's see what we have now. Womb 1. We can actually spend quite a bit of time here clearing out these floors. Yo. There's our verps. Now I do have this blank room, which will allow me to eat like any kind of pedestal. So if I want to eat one of those, I can eat it for like a stat up, so that'd be pretty nice. But we're gonna try and get probably as much cash as we possibly can here. Go, make sure I don't get hit by a hand. But it's nice and safe here. I didn't think Guppy and the finger was gonna have this kind of synergy, but I'm happy. I'm happy that it does have this kind of synergy. Alright, so that's a dead item, which I should have just used a blank rune on. That was straight up a dead item. That was what the blank rune was for. I'm sorry, I just didn't think that through. Although, honestly, it actually could be better for me to use it on Hush's items. Because that will be 2 eats instead. So that could actually be really nice for me. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it plays through here. But we're getting some pretty easy-ish rooms, so we're gonna go ahead. We're just gonna try and make as much money as we can so we can really play out that restock. There we go. A little bit of bombs. Almost walked into him. Huh. Woo! That could have been bad. Almost walked right into the dude. All right. This game's scaring me with a couple of these rooms. Not particularly enjoying them, so. You know. Now, to my knowledge, I can't actually use the Plan C to do anything to Delirium because his death animation takes longer than 3 seconds, so 3 lives left. Should be careful about holding down the trigger going into these rooms. What I'm doing is fine, I just have to not hold down the trigger. There we go. Nope, can't do that. That's a mimic. That'll kill me. All right. So hopefully we don't do anything too stupid. Okie then. Now we can still tell that we have a life left because I can still see the dead cat actually following behind me. That's how you can tell, like, in case you lose track of how many lives you have left, that's how you can tell you have at least one more. I'm not on my last life. So, we good. What else do we have here? A bed, Keybagger, Locust, or Famine dude. Don't really need him. All right. Can't really do much with the bed as well. Sometimes I don't like the massive, like, onslaught of flies. It actually makes it really hard to see tears. I would hate to actually fight Hush in this current state. Even though it would be an easy fight damage-wise, it would be an aggravating fight, like trying to just survive his attacks because I don't know where I can't see the tears through this mess, this garbage. Tick. Tick's actually a good thing there. We're gonna use that. That's gonna lower the health of our bosses by 10% across the board. So 10% less health on Delirium. That just saved me 2,000 damage points. Or no, he has 10,000. 1,000 damage points. Either way, not bad. A little late for you, but I'll take the bag of cash. All right, we'll open up that last one there in a second. Once you get the flies a-rolling, that's just where it is. Nothing in there. Okay. Saw that nickel. I'll go back for that. Thank you. A little sad I haven't gotten much in the way of luck up right now. There we go. I feel like I'm gonna find the curved horn now. Oh, he almost got me. Very close. Very close. Woo. Go after the scapegoat, not me. Thank you. Just trying to find my way through. Devil card. That could actually be really nice since I don't have much damage right now. Wheel of Fortune. Let's take the blank room with me to the... Well, actually, there won't be a boss room item. I lied. That old bandage was pretty much my last attempt to really use it. Now, I'm relying 100% on the Plan C actually killing Hush, which there's a potential chance here that it can't, which would suck. All right. Get out of there. A little bit of extra damage. Could have absorbed the book with the thing, but that wouldn't have done much. Let's go ahead and backtrack here. Grab the money, play it very safe so I don't accidentally... Woo! Close one. So I don't accidentally walk into some red poop, because that would be awful. All right, what you got for justice? Double justice. Nice. We're walking around with about 50 cents now. There. We'll use the blank room there. 2 lives left. I said I didn't want to. Ah, that bothers me. Oh, that bothers me. Okay, we're fine. We're okay. We're all good. Careful. And into Hush's room. God! Oh! I'm hating myself for that. Okay. No curse of the blind. He gave me a fate. That's not gonna do too much, unfortunately. Tarot cloth. That's really nice. All right. Worst case scenario, I become Lazarus. I'll take that. And 2 really shitty items. Awesome. All right, so I actually have to kill phase 1 first. And then we can move on to phase 2. Okay, so we wait. Wait. I'm Lazarus now. Lazarus overrides the other health. Take me. Take me. Take me. Hello? Thank you. Jesus. Well, at least I'm getting Lazarus done. Lazarus has already done this! I hate my life. I hate my life. Everything is a lie. And I'm so... I had a winning build. Look at this. I could have just fucking waltzed into the delirium fight. Won it. No problems. Wouldn't have had a single issue. I would have had no issues at all, man. That would have been it. I'd have won the fight. Here's the lamb. There goes the lamb. Woo! Here's the dead cat. Woo! I'm so happy that that overrides. Oh, it's good, man. It's real good. God, that pisses me off so much. There was so much potential. I don't even care if I die. That's how little I give a shit at this point. I don't even care. Just end my life. End my existence. Everything is a lie. I picked it up for safety. Shouldn't have even touched it. I didn't know that those lives would override the other lives. Because usually, the way that extra lives work in this game is that there's a queue system. And that the first lives that you pick, like, you have to burn through your cat lives before you can trigger your other lives. Is how it's supposed to work. But Lazarus, oh, he's a special boy. He works in mysteriously different ways. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep just beating myself up. There's nothing you can say to really cheer me up here. Ah! 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 I mean, it didn't really matter. I might as well have died there. I died to the hush. Let's be honest here. I had a winning run as the lost. That was the first attempt. That was the first try. One go at the lost. And we would have been A-okay. Well, okay, it would have been a little risky. It wasn't necessarily guaranteed to win, but still. Ah! I hate everything. Thank you so very much for watching, everybody. That is the end of this run, which could have been the run that coulda. For each and every like that this video gets, I will be drinking heavily to get over my sorrows. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one, everybody. Later.